SYRA Stock hasn't really been tracking Bitcoin. We can see what's going on here. This is Bitcoin. It has a stand right now. This is early hours of 13th of March 2024. Bitcoin has returned above 72,000. We have 73,504. This is its daily chart. Let's look at the 1 minute chart. We might get the exact figure we're talking about here. 73,458. It hasn't, SYRA Stock hasn't really continued to track. It's not keeping track of Bitcoin for some reason. It's as things stand right now, it is retracing, and it is just slightly below this upper projection of 21.03, and the next support will be 17.42. There are a couple of supports there. You know, the last consolidation when the news about the ETFs came out, a couple of $17.42 was in the mix of the highs and lows, the consolidation phase, the consolidation range. It lies within that range. I think that range will be, I would say, between 15.57 and 18.47. It's yes, definitely lies within that range. So that is the next support that Marathon. It's quite far away from there, but if it gets there, it might. There's a good chance, you know, a buying opportunity may arise from there. And we have its 200-day moving average as things stand right now. I think let's get the price. Its 200-day moving average is indicating, what do we have? Let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 $14.97 is where that its 200 moving average is on this daily chart. So I think there's a good chance it will offer some protection, but the last time it was at those sort of levels, 14.97, that will be 14.97. let's get it. 14.97 was all the way back sometime in late, or rather early December, or rather mid to early December of last year. What are the odds that it's going to retrace all the way down there? But there are a couple of supports. I don't exactly know why Marathon is showing a lot of weakness, but it happens, you know. And if you're already in a position, it's good to take up or maybe sell some calls to protect your position in the stock. There's a good chance, you know, it might, you know, continue to rebound again. As things stand right now, if you're brave enough, there's definitely some trade to come out of this. You know, there's definitely some trade to come out of this. You know, and is Bitcoin going away? I don't really think it's going away. You know, some are projecting moves all the way towards all the way towards even 150,000 or thereabouts. Let's get back to its 1 day chart. We may not see any projection there. We may not see higher projections. We don't have that. We don't have any calculations, any Fibonacci projections for Bitcoin. As things stand right now on this daily chart, nothing is there. But let's look at its weekly chart and see what I'm digressing. I'm, you know, bouncing and going in and out of Bitcoin and coming back to Marathon. But it just helps us because Marathon is intrinsically, or, you know, wholly tied to, I mean, everything. Its basis, it's a Bitcoin, so it's relevant to talk about Bitcoin. So we're not for Bitcoin, we're not seeing anything on any projections. But this does not mean that you can always calculate them. Okay, we have the monthly. Yes, we have the monthly chart, and then we have projections here, 121.992, and that's way off. That's really off. But we have here 81.359, 81,359. This is realistic. This is something that can be achieved before April. 81,359. You know, and there's a good chance that you know, if with all the negativity that's going on with a Marathon for some days now, you know, they may all change. The reverse may be the case. But if you're brave enough, you know, this may be a time to begin to, you know, pick up a position in Marathon. You know, if you're brave enough, you know. We don't have any position in a Marathon. Unfortunately, the extrapolation is also validating the weakness we are looking at right now. this dissipation the stock has been exhibiting. We have this 31.13 has just continued to be devil. The stock of late has just not been able to break through that. Maybe on intraday basis, it may have done so. So at some point, yes, or it does so at some point or at various points in the last couple of weeks. So we have upper projection here, as I indicated earlier, on to $21.03. We have above that 23.81. Above that we have 25.79. We have 27.76. We have slightly below its resistance, its double peak of $31.13. We have 30.20, and then we have here 34.15, and all the way towards 44.38. There are a lot of things that are really militating against Marathon's advance, Marathon's continued correlation with Bitcoin. Indeed, Marathon has it's in as much as its basis is Bitcoin. It also has it's a company, and a lot of other factors are definitely involved. Market participants, they will always look at other things, other fundamentals, and they decide that Marathon doesn't deserve its valuation and all that. So but if you're brave enough, I think it's not, the end is not here for Marathon. It's at some point the reverse will be the case, even if it doesn't break through $31. But I definitely think some opportunities here, and we have seen it. We have actually seen it equally a cycle. I wouldn't exactly say that this is part of it. In a very short time. Let's not include this peak of this cycle that maybe began sometime in late last year. Let's pick it up from when market participants decided that the ETFs are not a hindrance to Bitcoin. We have seen one cycle, two cycle. I would say it's still in a second cycle. Maybe it's probably going to have 3 cycles, and maybe they will continue to move up. And so far, we have seen the peaks are higher. We have this 31.13, the second peak. The first one is 29.59. So let's just say that if we are in a cycle, a 5-cycle wave, or rather a 5-cycle, 5 cycles, if in the short term, maybe the trend might be following the cycles, maybe higher highs for the peaks. But yes, fingers crossed. Let's see what's going to happen, and I'll definitely continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.